Fishing is brought to you by Culprit, confidence with every cast. Phoenix Boats, experience the difference. And Power Pole, swift, silent, secure.
Today we're taking advantage of some really nice summertime weather. It's about 70 degrees, which is really rare in the South. Early June. Most of the fish have moved off the bank, but it's really cloudy and nice outside, so I'm gonna try a little bit of shallow stuff and then fish some outer stuff as well and see what happens. You know, that's one thing about flats in the summertime. Even when the water's super hot, you've got the wind, and if it's a main lake flat, you've got the current too. So water's gonna stay oxygenated. It's not gonna be like you're in the way back of a cove in a foot of water where there might be oxygen problems and just really hot, stagnant water. So out on these flats, you have a little bit better chance of catching some fish super shallow. You know, if you're a river fisherman as well, this could be one of the best patterns for summer is shallow flats, but I'm fishing a lake today and there's very little grass, and what's coming up is only like an inch off the bottom, so it's not like there's good big grass beds or anything that I'm fishing. It's almost just bare bottom. Ooh, little guy. Big baits. If you want to catch big fish, you got to use big bait. What they say anyway. Except for that giant right there. Giant bite. Nice fish. He snagged himself on the side here. Be careful with that guy. All right. Man. Some pliers on him. There we go. That's what I like about a big topwater bait. They hit it like ultra hard, even though he's maybe 2.5 pounds. He hit it like 8 or 9 pounder. I mean, it was just whoosh. And I was just saying a few casts before that they probably all left this flat because we're in about 1.5 feet of water, and it's early June, and this water's hot, but we have a nice cold front day with clouds, and it's like 70 degrees. It's really rare. So I thought maybe they'd be on the flats, and I was having a little bit of confidence issues about after the first 10 minutes of fishing this, and boom. Early in the summer like this, I always like to try really big baits first because they're really hungry after that whole long spawning process, and they would rather eat one big meal than have to spend all that energy chasing down little stuff. So that's why you see your huge crankbaits, your big topwaters, and your big 10 and 12-inch worms working so good. And one of the worms I really like is that 9-inch Fat Max, which I'm going to try a little bit later on today on some deeper stuff. But it's so cloudy and nice right now, I feel like I need to be fishing fast, shallow. Golly, crushed it. Oh, he's mean too. Oh, it's a bass. I thought it was a big jack. I moved up even shallower now. All right. Big old topwater bait, man. Nothing more exciting than that. These fish might not look big because my bait's so big, but they're nice quality fish, especially up here so shallow. I'm gonna show you guys a standard size popper versus what I've been throwing. I'll give you a little bit of size perspective there. All right. I don't know what it is. I started to lose confidence again after about another 10 minutes and bam. Ah, that's a good one up there. Where are you going, buddy? All right, I thought he was a big one. It's a theme. Every fish I catch, I think is a big one. There, got it. That was a good one too. Just because it's summertime doesn't mean you got to idle around for hours out looking for deep fish. You can tell the water is hot because this guy's very sluggish. There it comes. That's a nice fish right there. About a, I don't know, 3.5 pounder. All right, same drill. Super shallow water. You know, I'm a shallow water guy, and even in early to mid-June, I'm thinking the fish are out. So like, literally I've been fishing for 15 minutes and I've caught 2 good ones. And I was having confidence issues just after that short period of time. But if you get this cloudy weather like this, stick with it just a little bit longer than 15 minutes. Maybe there'll be some big fish for you. Too close. Ooh, Jack. Gave me a good little bite. He wants to jump. Mean little things. Hand on the cameraman's shirt. I'm doing something here that I don't normally do until the fall. I'm going way up in a shallow creek. It's early summer, most of the fish are moving out. We have just ideal conditions, 70 degrees, like I've said, nice and cool. So I'm gonna try my chances with these shallows. This is so nice looking. Oh! God, did he ever hit that thing? He came off. That was a big old fish for up this creek. Ah. The mouth of a little ditch. I've been pitching along in some really nice looking spots. Wondering why in the world I didn't get any bites. And finally, boom, right in that little tiny ditch. Froggy frog. That was a good one right there. Oh, came off. Whew. That is fun right there, up in one of these little creeks. He caught me off guard and I didn't get a good hook set. Caught him hiding in that grass. Summertime, super shallow. Little guy. He was so far up under there, I didn't even see the bite, I just heard it. Frog got jacked up under there. Yeah. Called him. Other times of the year, that particular tree, I always get one. You always want to make that frog walk when you're fishing. It looks a whole lot more out of place when it's walking. Like it looks injured, like something's wrong with it, and they're easy to catch. I'm not convinced that fish think a frog is a frog when they see it on top of the water. I think they think it's an injured bait fish or a brim, or they might think it's a frog, but they just think it's something easy to catch. And when it has that little walking action, it makes it think that that's that much easier to catch because it's injured.
No Fishing is brought to you by Culprit Lures, Phoenix Boats, and Power Pole.
Probably got one right there. Oh, it's a big old fish. I mean, like an 8. Dude, it saw me. God. Oh, I got him. Oh. It's not 8 pounds, but that was so awesome. First, I saw that big side and it looked totally gold when he came up and flashed at it that first time. He got rearranged and got it, unless it was 2 different fish. Look at his tail still bloody. Huh. It possibly could have been 2 different fish, because when I scared the fish, or when it flashed at it the first time, it went that way, and the fish that bit it came out of that tree, so it might have been 2 different fish. Well, I need to get me a drink of water and get a little snack. Ooh. After I get this fish, he's coming at the boat 100 miles an hour. He came straight down current. I could hardly even catch up with him. It's like super dark all the way up there because the trees are all falling over the creek. That I might be just a tad bit wimpy. I turned around heading back downriver, and I'm gonna hit the high points where I had bites and saw fish. I've changed color frogs too, so I'm gonna see if that makes a little bit of a difference on the way back through. Oh, what's big right there? I saw him too. Golly, dude. No, it wasn't big, but he was nice. That's that fish that I lost, I think, earlier. The same spot. If he bites it that close to the boat, he'd be officially the dumbest bass of the day. Get a big old bite, set the hook and hit my head on top of the bridge and knock myself out. Bill Dance won't have nothing on me. Let me show you what I'm using today. First thing is this giant topwater bait. I like a big topwater bait in the early summertime, anytime post-spawn, and I tend to get smaller baits the later on into the fall we get. That thing's getting me some really big bites. And the other thing, when I got up out of the lake and into the creek, is a frog, and I've skipped it up under bushes, and really fun to fish. If you listen real close, you can hear all the boats idling around looking at deep structure. Come on, the bait's fouled up. God. There it goes, come on. Ah, I knocked it out of the water twice. Ah. That's still pretty cool. Oh, I got him that time. Boys, like you would swear a fish that hit it that hard would be like a 5 or 6 pounder. Still a respectable fish, but he used all his energy evidently grabbing it. Golly, look at that guy. Look how fat he is. Oh, that is awesome. I don't know if that was the same fish or what, but he has a little chunk. Man. Bye-bye, baby. That's my kind of bite right there. I gotta get another one of those. I could do that all day long. Summer is not so bad if you pick your days. Unfortunately, there's not too many cloudy 70-degree days in North Carolina in June. Oh, the big one always jumps off. God, it was like a 5. That's the second 5-pounder I've lost today. Today was all about taking advantage of the cool summer conditions that we have. Ordinarily, if the water was 85 degrees and it would be 100 degrees outside, you need to kind of get out on those drops. But we've had cool weather the last couple days, and these fish have started to roam some of these flats. And the fish up in the creek that I was at, you know, those fish probably felt really good with that current coming out. And those fish will be there all summer. But the ones roaming these flats, that's kind of a rarity this time of year. So next time you're out and you get really good cloudy weather, try fishing some shallow water with big topwater baits. You might be surprised what you get. So now you know. And today was all about fishing water that other people have overlooked. Today was a rarity. We had really nice, cool weather, the end of June, and it's not the end of June. I don't know what day it is. Today was all about fishing. I'm gonna stick with the first one. I'm gonna fish. You know. line got.
An hour and a half to film some buzzing. I hate all the things that I ain't doing that baby.
Oh. Slimed and confused. That's the title of this segment. Slimed and confused. What to do when you hook slime every cast. Oh my God. That line catches me and I lose that rod every time. Look at this. Instant replay. Ah.